Okay, so HolyHammer and Acra having a Tyrannid mirror, believe it or not. So that should be pretty awesome.
Mirror match, awesome. Well, yeah, we can hope. I think it's gonna be good.
I don't mind mirror matches.
You don't?
No.
Seems like most of the community is.
I know everyone seems to frown upon him, but it's just funny that we have both having two Nid players and having them both playing Nids in this tournament when there's been so much sadness in the realm of Nids recently, it seems. So we've got over here Acra stomping around with the Hive Tyrant, and we've got the more subtle and sneaky Lictor Alpha for HolyHammer on the blue side. So pretty much identical build so far. We got the double Termagants coming onto the field for both players. And pretty standard capping so far. Hitting all the local wreck and power.
Spore mines coming up early for Acra. That'll be interesting, I guess.
So here comes the first round of Spore Mines. We'll see if there will be more to come.
Acra focusing heavily on the... What side is that? The left side?
Yeah, he's pushing all three of his Gaunt squads over to the west side of the map.
Might be some early power harass or something. The Lictor's gonna say no to that, I think.
Lictor coming up behind the Termagant squads and engaging them in melee. Meanwhile, Hormagaun's coming in from the front, probably going to be able to push both of these squads back right now, but they're moving into the relative safety of the garrison right now. Oh, and a nice-looking special attack right as all those Hormagaun's got in range, knocking them all to the ground. Meanwhile, Spore Mines and the Hive Tyrant had moved up behind HolyHammer's Termagant squads and pushed them off the field as well.
Oh, it's pretty nice tactics. I think it's gonna use the Spore Mines and keep them around.
Oh, and just the Lictor just knocking all these Gaunts and Gants just all over the place. Finally getting a crippling shot there and slowing him down a little bit. But we can see a squad of Spore Mines from both players now on the field. They're just moving on in, ignoring, kind of caught between two squads of Termagants. They did manage to get one last explosion before the final one went down. And took a nice chunk of HP off those Termagants, but didn't really manage to take anything out. So HolyHammer had that generator down first and is bringing some Raveners onto the field real quick. They both upgraded one of their squads, so similar so far there. And a second generator coming up. HolyHammer getting... Oh, we have a little bit of a lag spike here. No big deal. Looks like we returned to that. Hive Tyrant grabbed a Termagant there on his way out. Acra's sitting on a pile of wreck right now. I'm not sure what he's intending to go for. Maybe waiting for that 40 power to bring the Raveners of his own onto the field.
Possibly, I think.
Yep, there they are. So far, pretty much an exact mirror match. We had Spore Mines, double Termas, into Raveners. Both the Termagant broods got their upgrades. Hormagaun broods both sitting vanilla right now.
Holy coming in from how bad? At least get that
Yeah, the Raveners are going to try to take this power out, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get there in time. They might be able to kill that node, but that's about it. We have a couple more squads coming in. And the Lictor's going to find himself a bit out of position right there. And despite all this, HolyHammer does have the triple cap right now, and more Raveners coming onto the field. So,
Oh, Hormagon battle.
What was that? Oh, the Hormagon duel over here. Acra's did retreat.
Yeah, I tried to capture Victor.
Yeah.
And run away.
The extended carapace, on the Hive Tyrant. Giving him, of course, that nice charge ability, which kind of negates those crippling poison shots. Oh, pardon me 1 second.
High times, yes. Tanking away on everything right now. Oh, and double run. Come up for HolyHammer. I guess get some firepower. Here. I don't know if they're Raveners such a good choice for tier 1. We'll see, I guess.
Alright, I'm back. So, what did we have happen here? We have the Hive Tyrant with both his Rending Talons and extended carapace. That kind of gives him that similar, but not quite as effective as like the Warbox Angry Bits and Cyborg Implants. He has the charge followed by like an AoE Stomp. So that'll be good for some nice quick splash damage and getting that Hive Tyrant in and out of battle quickly as possible. Acra, however, right now, looking like a bit on the disadvantage. You can see the VPs are heavily in HolyHammer's favor right now. Hive Tyrant drops a seismic roar and then gets the heck out of there. Those Raveners are trying to finish him off, but I don't think they're quite going to get that last hit.
That was close. Close one.
Down to 12 HP. One more shot would have taken him down. HolyHammer now heading way ahead into Tier 2, while Acra just gets his second Ravener to match HolyHammer's force right now. You can see a full power farm down here, and just pretty much HolyHammer not being able to do much right now. Or sorry, Acra not being able to do much right now. When I'm just staring at a pile of bugs, I get confused easily.
Yeah, Acra's getting pushed back if they all attack at the same time, so too good for him.
So here comes a Burrow Strike coming up right behind those Termagants. And just a lot of melee carnage happening right now. HolyHammer's Ravener does lose a model, but the Lictor's in there knocking everything about again. But he does have to fall back in the face of all three of those squads. So HolyHammer is now hitting Tier 2. Acra has a scant few seconds here to try to take some map and keep those VPs from ticking down any further than they already have. You can see HolyHammer's already headed back out in here. The Devourer's on the Raveners, so starting up that nice, infamous mid-range blob of doom here.
Double Ravener too.
Yep, double Raveners with Devour is going to make short work of that Hive Tyrant with both of those Termagon broods around as well.
I think it's waiting for a Thornthroat, maybe? Well,
Perhaps.
yeah. No, more.
More Raveners for HolyHammer. I believe someone called the Ravener count at 5 by end of game, so we still need a couple more squads at this point to pass that. I think someone else called 7, so we'll see. We'll see which of those.
5 now.
Yeah, we're already at 5. So HolyHammer was using a squad of Spore Mines over here a second ago. Those Raveners were in a bit of trouble. They burrow striked out of there and retreated.
Another power bash for HolyHammer, I guess. It's not looking good for Acra.
Yeah, HolyHammer was using Raveners to try to take out this gen farm in Tier 1 and was taking way too long. But now with these Devourers, we see this power just melting in the face of it.
Broodnest going down for Acra just by the power farm.
Yeah, we see the Broodnest going up, but he's just charging into this pile of range damage and just taking all kinds of damage right now. Pretty much just has to instantly retreat a bunch of those squads. I'm not sure if that Broodnest is exactly where it needs to be right now. A nice looking charge knocking over a bunch of those Raveners and being able to engage meanwhile. But the Raveners, of course, still very powerful in melee and being able to take out those Termagants and force them off the map. Hive Tyrant needs to be pretty careful here. And there's the GG from Acra. So that was a pretty quick one. Ended with just 5 Raveners on the field. Acra was getting ready to head into Tier 2, but
just 5 Raveners. That's an odd game, I guess. Maybe that's how you do it in Turning Mirrors.
Perhaps so.